My name is Jess, the Tarotist, and I have a timeless pick a Sharpie just for you. And this is what God, the universe, spirit, what do you need to hear at this very moment? What's like that important message that the universe is trying to get to you? So I'm going to do something a little differently. I'm not going to have any oracles today. I'm just going to do angel number messages, and I'm also going to do tarot. So I'm going to intuitively pick a number with your designated Sharpie, write it out, and then we're going to look it up together what it means in my angel book. And then we're just going to let it roll. Let the good times roll. Yeah. Anyways, so we have pile number 1. This beautiful aqua green teal turquoise, dare I say, Sharpie. It is beautiful. Pile number 1. Pile number 2, a vision in toasted plum. Pile number 2. And then we have pile number 3. This really pretty like baby doll pink, but I love that it has this like little imperfection. In fact, that's my favorite thing about this pen. Pile number 3. So pick the pen that you're immediately like, ooh, I want to doodle with it. That is your pile. I'll see you there. Toodles! Hello, pile 1. This is for everyone who chose the teal aquamarine Sharpie. It is awesome. All signs are welcome, and I'll definitely dive into more signs when we get into the cards. But intuitively, I want to say definitely a strong water energy. So we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm also getting Earth. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But yeah, all signs are welcome. Here's your message. When I was getting ready for your reading, the number 37 came to mind. So you might be seeing the number 3 a lot. Maybe you're seeing the number 7. You also might be seeing the number 1. You could be an Aries as well. So let's write down 37. That is your message. So let's see what that means. Independent. Try it yourself. There is something in your life that you could do on your own. You are being given confidence from your angels. Use it. Think of where you may have become unnecessarily dependent on others for help and start trying it on your own. All right. So we have the message that Spirit wants to get across to you. The most important thing of the day, the message to marinate on is, you got this, babe. You are so strong and you are so capable. And I really feel like if you were drawn to this pile, I feel like you were in a transition phase, and like you're currently kind of like done the transition, like you process the emotions, and now you're getting ready to move forward and propel and be in your new era of you. So let's see. Oh, these are spiritual dice. They just have like astrological symbols and numbers. Ooh. Don't worry, I'll show you guys when they fall. Yay! So, first and foremost, we have Saturn. So you could be a Capricorn, but right now, what you're going through when you see Saturn, this is all about restriction. It can be about pessimism. It's about structure. And it's not in the same way that Virgo is with like the health and body and like all over structure. This is like, when I think of this, I think of like your professional life and your drive, your ambition, and what blocks you and your challenges to overcome them. So I see that you truly are overcoming personal hurdles, or even financial, or just like status. Like you're not the same person that stayed quiet. You are stepping up to the plate. Batter. So yeah, you might be a baseball fan. Maybe you're going to a Phillies game soon. We have Taurus. That's it. We just have Taurus. And then we have the number 10. So in numerology, it goes 1 through 9. 0 has a special meaning. But yeah, there's only the single digits. So when I see the number 10, I see ultimate completion, but I see like ultimate everything, like ultimate burnout, ultimate at the end of your rope, ultimate, like everything is at like the max. And I really feel like a car is about to turn over, all the numbers are about to turn over. Like you're ready for this new chapter to begin. So let's see what tarot has in store. You might be getting a new pair of glasses soon. You might be staying in more. Don't worry, guys. I'll show you the cards. Oh, we got a 10. Tens, tens, tens across the board. Ooh, someone could be a RuPaul fan. So, right now, what I'm seeing is the Six of Cups, and we have Scorpio. So, really strong water energy. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I also have the Ten of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So, again, we have strong Capricorn energy, and I would say we also have strong Leo energy as well. Excuse me. So what I see is, yeah, you're at this final stage of completing a task from childhood, like a trauma. So what I see is that you kind of got lost for a minute in either a trigger, either in a squabble with a friend or family member. What I'm seeing is you're holding on to something that kind of lives in the memory. And I would say it's a trauma that you received in childhood. But yeah, I'm seeing ultimately that you are moving through it, and Spirit wants to remind you is that you are independent and you did what you had to do for a reason. And remember, whatever boundaries you set in place, whatever you had to do, because along with obviously with these really strong cardinal signs, Capricorn and, dealing even with Saturn and restriction, this is all about there's a boundary and you pushing through it, like a personal, like you're pushing through opposition. Not in a careless or mean way, but you know what I mean? Like, no, I'm pushing through. So Spirit wants to remind you that you are very wise. You did not get this place where you are right now in your life because of bad decisions and because you're not intelligent. Yes, we all make mistakes, and yes, we can get stuck in codependent cycles with people, but don't get it twisted, my friend. You are stable. And Spirit wants to remind you of that with the number 37. You're the King of Pentacles. You're in joy. So what I'm seeing is with the King of Pentacles, obviously don't overspend, don't be crazy, but you know what? Enjoy, buy yourself those new pair of glasses that you wanted, or take that trip you always wanted to go on. This is a timeless reading, but I do see that the fall transitioning into winter months is going to be really good for you, pile one. I would say your winter months, or I would just say your winter months are going to be fantastic. So we have the Ten of Wands, burdens of responsibility. So I am seeing that you are feeling the pressure of this new title. So it's kind of like you fought for this position of freedom, or you fought for this position of manager, or you fought for this position of whatever the case may be. And you're feeling the consequences of it. And it's not saying that in a negative way. It's just saying you're like, this is it. Like, it shows up. Like, this is, what you've been working for. And I just feel like you might be a little disillusioned. Like, oh man, are the good times coming in soon? And I would say yes. But I would also say that Spirit wants you to agitate it a little. Like, believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself, you'll see the opportunities. King of Wands, leader. Ooh, yeah. So I got a sexual energy right away. Not to be pervy, but, his hand is in a very suggestive area. So I'm seeing that someone could come towards you. It could be an Aquarius person, but I feel like this is the Star card. So I feel like Spirit is saying have hope and believe in yourself. You could be doing like a very spiritual activity soon with somebody. You could be having a love offer coming in soon, or more ultimately, I feel like you're in control of your sexual destiny. Some of you guys needed to hear that. And I feel like maybe you've been in a rut, and I just see that the burden of knowledge and power is heavy, but use it to your advantage. And Spirit is just saying, have hope. Have complete hope and faith in yourself. Three of Wands, travel. Yeah, I do see a lot of moving and expansion, not just of your mind, but moving around. So you could be traveling with a fire sign soon or an earth sign. It doesn't have to be a guy, but I just see ultimately that expect the good times to come in. And what Spirit wants you to know is when these good times come in, don't just go along for the ride. Instigate it. Yeah, I want to go on that trip. Yeah, I want to get that coffee. Yeah, I want to do that. What do you want? Take control is what I'm hearing. And have fun. You're going to have some travels. And just know that you're stable. You got this. You can handle it. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we have the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. So we have Taurus, and we also, again, strong water energy. So we have disappointment and, oh, hold on, I'm just gonna, copiousness? So what I'm getting is you're releasing this sense of disappointment, and you can expect to release this sense of like sadness very soon. It's happening. Things are progressing for you, pile 1. Don't give up hope. Instigate. Start. Create. Because you are being called to be this independent force to lead others. I hope that helped. Love you. Bye. Hello, pile 2. This is for everyone who chose my Vision and Toasted Plum Sharpie. Maybe you're going to a show. Maybe you're going to Las Vegas soon. Maybe you've been dreaming of going to a casino. Or maybe you've been watching TV that has a casino theme. Because I just got like a show. Like I'm putting on a show. But also, I say Vision and Toasted Plum because RuPaul was like on Steve Harvey's like Family Feud. And I think Carson Kressley said Steve Harvey's a Vision and Toasted Plum. So, yes. Anyways, I digress. You could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You also could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I'm also getting Virgo as well. But all signs are definitely welcome. Let's get your number. $12. I don't know why that came to mind. So you might be seeing the number 3. You might be seeing the number 1. You also might be seeing the number 222. But when you see the number 3, it's about self-expansion and creativity and being artistic and sensual and feeling, even travel. So I get right now, maybe your life is kind of going a little crazy, and I feel like this group is praying a lot or meditating a lot, whatever your spiritual beliefs are. I feel like you're really leaning in to your higher power. So let's see what number 12 means. Oh, we are really... Oh. Support. When you take the next step, you are not alone. Life has sent you new opportunities, and now is the time to embrace them with the faith that you will be supported. The things that come your way are for your highest good. Reflect on how you've been helped by unseen forces in your life. Sit in the profound realization of how support comes in many forms. So I get that you're totally leaning into prayer. Maybe you've been going to like spiritual shops and really trying to look ways to like, with working with crystals or herbs. I really get that this is a very intuitive pile. So let's see and these are spiritual dice, and they have messages. So let's see what your messages are. Also, like, you might have seen the movie Ratatouille recently, or maybe you've seen a mouse recently. I just got that. Get the fuck out of here, dude. 12! You rolled a 12! Oh my god. Okay. So that's really cool. Hold on. I want to see if this book goes that high when it comes to numbers. No, it doesn't. But I would just, 12, if 12 is all about support, then I'm getting that right now you are being, like, this is just confirmation. You are being so supported right now. And don't worry and just have faith. Have faith that it will work out. And I know that's like easier said than done, but just, it's what Spirit is saying when it says to sit back and think of all the times that it's worked out. It's funny. I was just telling my friend this. I was like, even though like all the shitty moments in life, and even though maybe it wasn't what I wanted at the time, it always ended up working out. Like, you know what I mean? So I think Spirit's just reminding you like, hey, it's just life. You know what I mean? I know that's RuPaul says that. So maybe, you might be watching some inspirational stuff, like maybe even some TED Talks or just things that really uplift you. But yeah, that is so cool. You got another 12. So yeah. Oh, hold on. Let's test my memory. Let's test it. Uranus. Rebellion, eccentricity, upheaval. So you could be an Aquarius. I get that, yeah. Spirit is really loving this version of you, if that makes sense. Spirit is really loving your dedication to yourself. And Spirit is just encouraging you in this trying time to hold on to your support, hold on to your loved ones, hold on to you, which is your love. Increase your love, increase your self-love, and you're like, oh, well, how do I do that? And I would say the best way to do that is just, one, to speak kindly to yourself and not be critical of your wants and desires. But also, yeah, I would just say that I would say that, and the rest will follow suit, We also have Gemini. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, or you could be, maybe something happened specifically in like May, June time. So let's get your tarot message. Is there anything you would like to say for pile 2? Queen of Swords. So we have air right away. Dispassionate. Any other cards come out? No. Okay. So we have the Queen of Swords, and we have, I don't want to butcher this name. I'm going to try my best. Asaya, Empress, Abundance. Yeah, what I'm getting right now, Spirit, what I'm getting for you, pile 2, is that you're getting a lot of clarity and a lot of truths, and you're speaking with integrity, and you're speaking with honesty and direct communication. And I'm getting that because of that, you're about to get blessed big time. And look, this, the Empress relates to the number 3, and you get the number 12. In numerology, you would break it down to a 3. So I get that you are being called to dive deep into your emotional waters and express how you feel. That's what it's being called. Don't be scared to say exactly what you need to say. So yeah, direct communication will lead to abundance for you. Really for all of us, but I just get in this specific time of change and a transition. The Chariot, success. Oh my God. We have the Chariot, success, Diana, and we have the 4 of Wands, celebration. So you could be a fire sign. I got Sagittarius really strongly, or you could be a Cancer. Again, strong water energy. So right away, what Spirit is saying, keep doing a great job of expressing your emotional needs, and at the same time, make sure you're supporting yourself, congratulating yourself, and realizing how far you come. But also it's saying the more you keep speaking your truth and honesty, the more you're going to be blessed. And as a result, look at all her fruit. Like, it's just beautiful. And I get that you've been eating better. You've been really watching what you put into your body, what you put onto your body, like perfumes, lotions. But even you might be traveling soon. You might be thinking of going on vacation, like a tropical cruise even. But yeah, I'm just getting that the happiness that is going to unfold with the truth telling is going to propel you even more, and it's going to cause massive celebration. It's going to be like a party. I think when you speak your truth and you realize the happiness it brings you, you're going to celebrate and be like, oh my God, I'm home. You're going to find a home within yourself. And I do see that for some of you guys, like 4 different things are going to be coming towards you, whether it's an art idea, whether it's a creative project, whether it's a new commitment, and not even like a relationship, but I'm getting like maybe you're teaching a class, maybe you're committing to starting a class, things of that nature. Or it could be a relationship, a celebration. Maybe you're even deciding to go back to school. I'm just getting that with all this like triumphant like build up and movement, like choo-choo chugging along. I think you're going to be so incredibly impressed with the power of your honesty. Not that you're not an honest person, but I think if you chose this pile number 2, I really feel like you guys tend to be people pleasers, or you tend to put your own needs on the back burner. And I'm seeing right now, it's like you are letting your freak flag fly. You're like, I am proud of who I am. I love it. Oh, you know what? I want this card. The Hierophant, spiritual wisdom. Yeah, you've learned the lessons, and I get that, like, we're always in a state of learning, but I get that you have, like, done the active process, and right now it's time to reap the rewards, if you will. These are, like, way too many cards. It's like 8 cards. One more, Spirit. I can't help it. I got them all excited. We have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, I get that you have been holding on to ideas that no longer served you. That's really interesting, yeah. So I feel like this pile, it's like you committed to things that really didn't fit you. It's like you committed to things, to people, to ideas, because you were told to, and you wanted to be loved. You wanted to fit in. You want to do the right thing. And I think you're realizing that the more you hold on to ideals that don't really feel like you, it kind of makes you unlucky. I think you're realizing that, like, you are a powerful manifester. You're the number 3. You're both man and woman beautifully encompassed into one beautiful package. And you are the creation of man and woman. You are everything. And I think you're realizing when you don't listen to you, bad luck happens. So listen to your heart and realize the more you speak your truth, I get that good luck's gonna happen. And I feel like you might be scared of saying your truth, and I get that you are going to be pleasantly surprised the next 3 times you have to say a truth to somebody, or say no to somebody, or say how you really feel. It's going to be accepted very well. I get for a majority of you that's going to in fact, it's going to be accepted better than you anticipated. But regardless of how anyone responds, I see this is going to be your era of true abundance. Love you. Toodles. Hello, pile 3. This is for everyone who chose the Babydoll pink Sharpie with the little smudgy. Your name might be Courtney. Maybe you're going through a grunge phase, or you might love the band Hole. This message is for you. So, when I held your pen, and I was immediately the first number that came to my mind, 84. So let's look up what this angel number means. By the way, all signs are definitely welcome, but I am getting a strong, I got Tainted Love. So you might be listening to a lot of 80s bands, or you might really like synth pop, but I'm getting, if you were drawn to this pile, you might be going through some sort of heartbreak with somebody. And it doesn't have to be romantic necessarily, but I do sense a love connection, So Let's see what this is. But all signs are welcome. I got air, so Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and I also got fire. So that would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And I also got Taurus. Let go. There is a need to let go of a person or situation at this time. Your angels acknowledge the many doubts and worries that fill your head. They encourage you not to second guess your intuition and hold on to something that doesn't serve you. Sit in meditation today and visualize your life without this person or thing in it. Is your life better? So yeah, you could be dealing, like this could be like a codependency, even like addiction issue. This is you and something or somebody, like you guys are face to face and spirit is asking you, God is asking you to like don't put them in your vision anymore. I think you're just questioning this connection or this thing because you're exhausted. I feel like you're burned out. You did everything you could. And it's just not healthy. Oh, these are our spiritual dice. So they have more messages for us. So let's see what they say. There's a song by Miley Cyrus called Slide Away. That might really resonate for you, or you might really like Miley Cyrus. That's a great song. So we have Leo. So yeah, strong fire energy. Maybe you're dealing with a Leo. Maybe you are a Leo. We also have Mercury. And Mercury is the planet of the mind. It rules, and communication. It rules Virgo and Gemini. And yeah, so you could be a Virgo or Gemini. And we have the number 6. And when you see the number 6, it's all about balance and responsibility, love, caring, protective and nurturing, community oriented. This is like, I think of the mother. This is like the ultimate like love. So I do get that you are in a connection with somebody or something that you really love, and it's gone bad. It's tainted. And I think spirit is just like, dude, let it go. Like, it's not even worth it. It's not worth it. It's making you sick. You might get food poisoning soon, or you might hear somebody getting food poisoning soon in the next few days. Be safe. If there's a restaurant that seems shady, don't eat it. Or if you're like, man, sometimes I get sick when I eat this and sometimes I don't, your stomach's gonna be upset because you're upset already. So we have contemplation. This is the Hermit and reverse, and we have the Four of Cups. Meditation. Yeah, so spirit, I feel like you're getting really lost in this connection. And again, meditation and spirit's asking you to like reflect and be like, is this relationship, is this thing, is this action I'm doing, is this lifestyle I'm living, is it really conducive? Is it really productive? Is it really what I want it to be? And I just feel like you're like, nah, not anymore. Not if it means this. Like, I don't want this if it means this. And that's where I feel like you're at. Like I said, you could be a strong water sign. But yeah, I get that you've already learned this lesson, but there still is this sense of apathy. Like, what do I do? And spirit does want you to have hope, not even so much for this connection, but I think for just your life in general. I think everything is a reflection, right? Everything's a mirror. So I feel like you either being involved with this connection or being involved with this action or this idea that doesn't serve you, I think you're realizing it really brings you down, you know? And I just get that, yeah, to have hope and faith. You might be getting a therapist soon, which would be excellent, but you might be dyeing your hair blue, or maybe you have a friend that has blue hair. But I just get that hope is on the way. Yes, and that's the thing. It's saying that whatever you're attached to, whether it's a person or thing. Sorry, I got a little like sidetracked earlier. It's saying whatever you're attracted to, this person or thing, it it's coming from a place of not believing you are enough. It's coming from a place of like there's not enough to have, and it's almost like a mentality of like the Four of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a air sign man as well, but I'm just getting that ultimately to have hope and faith, not necessarily in this connection, but more so in yourself, because it's saying the reason why you want this thing or this person or this lifestyle is because, one, it could even be like maybe, you know, toxic like lessons learned from your dad, you know, like this is how this should be. I'm just getting that it's not coming from a good place, the reason or the why you want to do this, if you will. But Spirit is saying to have hope. And you're not a bad person. It's not, you know, it's just saying it's not healthy. It's not coming from a healthy place, and it's not coming from a place of I have enough and I want to give and I want to be. It's not coming from that. Three of Pentacles and strength. So again, you are working so fucking hard. You could be dealing with the, again, strong Leo energy. I get that this was a huge learning experience, this relationship, this connection, this thing, whatever it was. You're working really hard. I see you like collectively working together with somebody, whether it is a therapist or a friend. I just get that you are pulling together your resources, and it's making you really strong. So it's interesting. When I see the strength card, I always think of like a mother's strength, right? Like, you know, and the chariot is like the father's strength in my head. So I'm just getting like, yes, like you have these lessons, or you have these ideas, or you have this line of thinking that was really critical, and it could be from an ex-boyfriend, it could be from your dad, it could be from an uncle, it could be from a brother, it could be from any dude, or it could be from any lady. But I'm just seeing that it was an old like style of thinking or old words, and the way you're conquering it is through a way a mother would, which is to hold you, and which is to say not only is it all right, but to feel that there's no judgment and that there's nothing you can do to not earn love. And I feel like you are totally growing, and I see hard work. I see money getting a lot better. So if you were stressed out about money, expect that to get better. And I'm seeing, and honestly, the next 3 months. So like over the next 3 months, I see it gradually building and getting better. Along with you, I see within the next 3 months for this pile number 3, your inner strength is going to be shining. So have hope. Have hope, not like the situation's going to heal and get better, because it might, but you're going to get better. And that's the exciting part. Anything else you'd like to say for pile 3? All right. Also, the name Craig just came up. You might know someone named Craig. So we have Justice, and we have High Priestess, and then we have the 7 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, I get that seeds were planted, and the seeds were planted were not healthy seeds, and the fruit they produced, if any fruit, was not delicious fruit. And I get right now you're feeling like scorned and a little like, fuck, like that. But there is an element where you're like, I kind of knew it. Like, I can't be too upset because the seeds weren't that good to begin with. Like, I knew this wouldn't work out because really I wasn't properly tilling the soil, or it wasn't in a good soil, or it wasn't in a good stable area, or it wasn't the best time to plant seeds. And I am getting that you know this, and hidden talents, it's like you had to prove something to yourself. And I get that the lessons learned, and even though it didn't work out the way you wanted it to, I see ultimately this is going to really make you strong and more intuitively aware of what you want. And I think you were clinging on to this idea for so long it felt like you, but it's not you, dude. So yeah, I hope that helped. I love you very much. I'll see you later. Toodles!